อเสียงต้อนรับนักรบทะเลทรายซาอิด ซาเลฮิคินาเรนักกีฬาท่านแรกเข้าสู่เวทีเรียบร้อยแล้วนะฮะมาแล้วครับนักมวยทางฝั่งในผมพร้อมแล้วนะครับแล้วทางฝั่งคนเดียวแล้วฮะพร้อมขนาดไหนครับ
ท่านแรกนี้ผมขอพูดเน้นๆนะครับไม่ยาวมากกำลังใจสำคัญที่สุดเขามาในวันนี้เขาบอกว่าเขาจะสู้สุดใจเพื่อให้พี่น้องชาวโคราชได้รู้ว่าชาวโคราชเป็นยอดนักสู้ตัวจริงขนาดไหนปรบมือดังๆนะครับนี่คือเจ้าถิ่นเลยขุนศึกเมืองย่าโมราชสิงห์โรงเรียนกีฬาโคราช
The fight hasn't begun.
Yeah, hometown hero in the black shorts there on him.
What an environment we have here tonight for our first of 7 scheduled fights. It's supposed to be 8. We'll talk more about that a bit later. But here you can see our first contestant of the evening, SAEED, Salehikhenari, 25-year-old, fighting from Iran, 176 centimeters tall, fighting at 63 kilograms. A very productive and exciting professional record with 55 fights, 48 wins, only 5 losses.
Yeah, not bad at all. However, He'll have an uphill battle this evening as he's taking on the hometown hero here in Korat. Because in the black corner we have Ratchasing, RONGREANKEELA-KORAT, 21 years old, fighting of course out of Nakorn Ratchasima province here in Korat. 175 centimeters tall, weighed in yesterday at 63 kilograms. Professional record of 89 fights, 65 victories, 22 losses and 2 draws. Now the reason they are bowing there is because this is a very special event. Obviously the King's trophies, the royal trophies are on offer, and more importantly it's a great honour for us to be joined by Her Royal Highness Princess Ubon Ratana Rajakanya, who will present the trophies later tonight.
That's probably why SAEED shaved his chest.
Well done to him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thai Fight Nakorn Ratchasima. We're located outside the town hall, and you don't have to look up at the elegant clock tower behind us to know what time it is. It's time for a clash of warriors. It's time for some royal battles. It's time for Thai Fight Korat Kings Cup.
Here we go, round one. Ratchasing with the push kick. Going up high, connecting. Good hands in reply there from the Iranian fighter, SAEED.
Don't forget that you can also join our game via Thai Fight Facebook fan page, where you can guess the results of the 3 final matches by picking one winner of each match and also indicating whether you think they're going to win by decision or knockout. If you choose knockout, you need to choose the round as well. And if you win, you will receive 2 domestic air tickets from our sponsor, Backup Airways.
Beautifully put, Adam. 2 right high kicks here from Ratchasing. SAEED moves in there with some elbow shots also. SAEED scrappy. Not afraid to move forward against the Korat native.
We've seen so often with the foreigners, the visiting fighters, have a... Well, I mean, that's kind of on SAEED a bit. You got to protect yourself at all times.
No, but he had an issue with his wraps, and it did.
But you gotta wait. You gotta wait for the ref to stop the fight. You can't just call a timeout.
Thankfully, SAEED's okay. We can continue the fight. He did get knocked down. He didn't count. No, good high knee there from Ratchasing. That's hurt SAEED. SAEED's backing up.
He might have gotten hurt already from that sort of... Oh my goodness! Medic!
Jumping knee connects.
Medic!
Ratchasing doing the business here. Crowd are going absolutely crazy for their hometown hero. SAEED still down. What a way to kick off Thai Fight Korat.
2 performances from this young man, 2 highlight knockouts, 2 first-round finishes.
And SAEED still down. I hope he's okay. Perfect timing.
Shockingly perfect time.
Say perfect timing in front of the time clock piece.
It's watching.
I hope we can see the highlight of that, Alan. That was a perfectly timed move.
What a way to kick off Thai Fight Kings Cup in Korat. Just what we needed.
Let's have a look at it again, folks. Well, that was the initial knockdown.
Oh my goodness.
Straight to the chin. On the button, as they say.
Looks like he had a ketchup packet in his nose, just blood spraying everywhere.
Ratchasing โรงเรียนกีฬาโคราช
Terrorizing this young man. He has been an absolute phenom in his few experiences here at Thai Fight. We'll be excited to see him fight again shortly.
She also mentioned that if that was even the very first minute, Bangkok Airways will reward 50,000 baht if you knock an opponent out in the first minute of the very first round. We'll have to get the clock on that and see what the deal is.
ขอเสียงต้อนรับซุปเปอร์จีปาสคูอาเลจีอามอรโซ
Thai
ชื่อก็กินขาดแล้ว
สุดยอดนะครับ
Pasquale Amoroso
พูดเหมือนครั้งแรกไหม
เกือบคล้ายๆ
นะครับ
เหมือนกันสิ ครับผม
ดูหน่วยก้านตรงนี้นะฮะสูงยาวอาจจะได้เปรียบช่วงชกหรือไม่นะครับ เดี๋ยวมาดูกันครับกับสุภาพบุรุษคนนี้ ที่จะขึ้นมาเป็นคู่เปรียบเนี่ยนะฮะขึ้นเวทีครั้งไหนนะครับ เขาไม่เคยกลัว
ครับ
อาวุธหนักคือศอก ไล่สับศอกคู่ต่อสู้จนทำให้คู่ต่อสู้นั้นเกรงกลัวได้
ครับผม
นะครับ และใช้ศอกน็อกมาแล้วหลายครั้ง ปรบมือดังๆต้อนรับด้วยนะครับ ขุนศอกทะลวงฟัน กิตติสจแดนระยอง
I'm also going to add to that, Alan, that the knockout prizes, the bonuses, the jumping backward, downward elbow, or a spinning back elbow, or a head kick knockout, or defeating your opponent via low kicks will also see you winning 50,000 baht via our sponsors at China.
Yeah, we didn't have much time in that
No,
last fight
no.
to get through the introductions. And moving on to our second fight of the evening, we've got Pasquale Amoroso, nicknamed Super G, 24-year-old fighting from Italy. 182 centimeters tall, weighed in at 69 kilograms with a record of 41 fights, 28 wins, 11 losses, and 2 draws.
We'll be taking on Kitti, SOR.JOR.DANRAYONG, 19 years old, 182 centimeters tall, with a professional record of 79 fights, with 68 victories, 11 losses, and 0 draws.
Not an artist. Doesn't like to draw.
Oh yeah, very good. I'd also like to mention that our other sponsor, Flying Horse Fertilizer, will give away 50,000 baht to the 2 fighters who have Fight of the Night. So a lot of money in bonuses on the line here at Thai Fight.
Well,
as
they've already
always.
given some away in that first fight.
Well, it wasn't actually a knockout technique from Chang, and I'm not
But
sure.
it was under a minute.
Was it for sure?
For sure.
I don't know about that.
It was about 4 seconds long. Roughly. Well, I mentioned previously, and we weren't able to elaborate, that we are scheduled for 7 fights this evening. 1 already finished. And that is, of course, because Sensattarn unfortunately suffered a staph infection in his knee, in his leg, and he was unable to fight this evening. So the wonderful fight that we had scheduled between Sensattarn and Alexander Moisa has been canceled, and that moves us from 8 fights down to 7. Really unfortunate. We wish him all the best.
Again, the second time we've seen Kitti here at Thai Fight.
He was spectacular the first time around. We pronounced hello, Kitty, has arrived.
Right, high kick again there from Kitti connects.
He's looking to pick up right where he left off. Get another first round finish.
Backing up Amoroso.
Which sounds like a really nice liqueur.
I think it is actually. Oh, beautiful right elbow. And again.
He's in trouble against those ropes. Kitty's having his way.
Slight slip left from Kitti, but he moves him with the right hand that momentarily rocks Amoroso. Good knee there from Kitti as he slams the Italian to the floor.
He might look like a nice young kid, but he's a bad kitty.
We're going to do the same jokes as last time?
I think they're different. I think they're different.
Amoroso looking a little wobbly there.
Yeah, he's in a world of trouble here.
Kitty's putting it on. Those elbows are flying.
Kitty's got a very much like a P.T.T kind of feel to him. He just comes out guns a-blazing.
Those are some big rope wraps to fill. Oh, these elbows are just connecting at will here.
I can't imagine Amoroso lasting much longer through this onslaught.
Oh, another right elbow.
He's bleeding now as well.
Not sure where the blood's coming from though.
Probably the multitude of strikes.
Over the right line.
I think Kitty's just teeing
Corner
off.
where we are now, Adam. He's hitting him at will. The referee's looking to stop it, perhaps.
Yeah, it's going to be over soon.
Can he make it out of the first round?
I mean, Kitty might as well just hang his tongue out like Michael Jordan. He's just doing what he wants in there.
Another right hand, swinging left. He's getting pummeled. It's not looking good.
He's got no fear of reprisal as well.
He's not fighting back.
Yeah, it's almost like he's been sent a sparring partner.
Another elbow.
I think the ref's going to call it, or at least give him a standing 8. I wouldn't be shocked or even disappointed if he just waved it off here. He's going to let him get pummeled a little bit more.
Still wants to continue. Jumping switch kick at Quine. Left hand, right hand. Left hand, right hand again.
I think it's just going to take one more clean strike.
Oh, that could have been it. The referee's going to call it. There it is. An absolute obliteration. Kitty makes it 2 knockouts, or 2 TKOs at least from 2 fights. Another win for the Thai fighters here at Thai Fight Korat.
And another loss for second rounds everywhere.
สำหรับในคู่นี้ขอเสียงปรบมือเสียงกรี๊ดดังๆดูที่ผมบอกไว้ครับนี่คือโอ้โหสอบล้วนๆคนเดียวครับเมื่อกี้สอบหรือปืนกลนะรัวเหลือเกินครับโอ้โหแค่สอบเลยไม่มีแบบตัวเดียวแต่คุ้มมากนะครับในการเล่นของคณะผู้ใหญ่บอกแล้วในตอนนี้ที่ผมเห็นเนี่ยโมโรโซ่สู้อยู่กันนะครับไม่อยากแก้ไขต่อเวลานะครับแต่ว่ายังไม่สามารถบอกได้บางทีนะครับบางคนยังไม่สามารถนะครับ
นะครับจะประกาศผลแล้วนะฮะ The winner is กิติ S.O.R.JOR.DANRAYONG from Thailand
ขอแสดงความยินดีกับผู้ชนะนะครับแล้วก็เป็นกำลังใจให้กับผู้ที่พ่ายไปในวันนี้ด้วยนะครับทุกคนทำเต็มที่มากๆครับ
ใช่ครับ เรียกว่านามไซโยกมาเลยนะฮะสอบอมหิตไม่แพ้กันเลยนะฮะถือว่าเป็นดาวรุ่งขอเสียงต้อนรับ The Titan ครับ ฟิลิป เองโรฟ มาแล้วครับ Import from เยอรมันครับคนนี้ดูนะฮะหน่วยก้านนะครับความคมเข้มสมาธิยอดเยี่ยมมากนะครับเอาละครับนี่การเคารพแบบในความเป็นไทยครับคุณเดี่ยวครับคราวนี้เชิญนักชกไทยไฟท์ของเราบ้างครับ
หน่วยก้านแบบนี้ผมขออนุญาตเปิดตัวท่านนี้ขึ้นมาก่อน ดีกรีของเขานะครับทุกท่านเป็นแชมป์มวยรอบอีซูซุครับนี่คือการันตีความสามารถเรียบร้อยนะฮะคนนี้เข้ามาด้วยหัวใจนักรบจริงๆเพราะนักรบคือนักรบนะฮะขอเสียงปรบมือดังๆต้อนรับนักรบจากเมืองช้างชนะจนพีเคแสนชัยมวยไทยยิม
Well, Nakorn Ratchasima, or Korat, is known for a city with a lot of history. Remnants of ancient Khmer civilization abounds. And there's a funny story, actually, about the Champon Gate. It's believed that if you walk through the gate one time, you will come back to this town. If you walk through it 2 times, you'll get to work and live here. And if you walk through it 3 times, then you actually get to find a spouse here. Just don't do it more than once. I've got 3 unhappy wives at home, so. There you can see our next contestant, Philipp Engerov from Germany, 26 years old. Also known as the Titan. He's 183 centimeters tall, fighting at 74 kgs. He has a professional record of 36 fights, 27 wins, 9 losses.
And his opponent, CHANAJON, PK SAENCHAI Muay Thai Gym, 30 years old from Buriram in Thailand, 180 centimeters tall, 136 fights with 102 victories, 29 losses and 5 draws. He is a former champion of RONGREANKEELA Stadium at 70 kilograms. He was the 24th Isuzu Cup champion, the Thai Fight champion 2017 at 72.5 kilograms also. CHANAJON, PK SAENCHAI Muay Thai Gym. Fighting out of the same camp, of course, as Sentatan, who won't be making it here tonight, and SAENCHAI, the legend that is, who will be headlining tonight's event.
I was going to see if we could make it through a whole fight without talking about how handsome he is, but I think I just blew it.
Well,
round 1, this is the 3rd round in as many fights this evening.
I say 2 good-looking boys in the ring right now, Adam. A little bit like me and you, only a lot better.
Only a long time ago. Well, Philipp Engerov is going to have to see if he's got a switch and can turn that anger on to try to compete with CHANAJON tonight. CHANAJON's been on quite the tear lately in Thai fight. It all really started with that stunning victory over SIT-NAYOK.
I believe that was a year ago. Oh, that was January, correct?
Yeah, pretty much a year.
Really, I think he's pretty much knocked out every single opponent he's faced this year in Thai fight.
Yeah, he's really carried the momentum since that performance.
Gave him a lot of confidence, that SIT knockout. Of course, I fought SIT a few years previously and got knocked out after winning the fight.
Yeah, it's one of the most famous Thai fight knockout clips you can find, so I'm sure that had been festering with him for a long time.
And indeed, it was that right high kick, the one that he's searching for here against Engerov.
Look at Engeroff's legs. My goodness.
Huge. Last fight, if you remember, CHANAJON was using that jab a lot more. Engerov started well, though. A few combinations we've seen so far from this young German fighter. Swinging this there from CHANAJON looking to take. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, nice body kick. Oh, the spinning back attempt, but he gets.
Not as nice.
Yeah, he gets a left.
Oh, that was a nice right hand, though. That connected. You don't see CHANAJON smiling about that.
So that changed
His
the
mood.
facial expression of CHANAJON.
Yeah, and that's going to focus him. We've seen it so often. If the fighter comes out really aggressive versus CHANAJON, then it just really helps him focus. It's almost like he uses his opponent as a magnifying glass to really laser in. Bill Nye doesn't tear apart that little science argument I had.
Good work though in this first round from Engerov. Really searching for that knockout.
Yeah, he's got designs with that right hand. He's already caught him with it once.
Slightly taller as well than CHANAJON.
Looks bigger as well.
Some blood though, just
Yeah, he's
under the eye.
a little bit cut under his right eye, but nothing too serious. The adrenaline pumping through his body, he probably doesn't even notice. There's that kind of jumping switch kick again that he landed cleanly earlier this round.
Yeah, CHANAJON telegraphed at that time.
Nice kick to the body from CHANAJON. Acknowledged by Engerov.
Engerov looking to go high with that left kick. Left hook, right hand there for Engerov connects. End of round one.
Really good round for Engerov. We'll see if he can keep up that pace.
Dare I say a fairly even round.
Yeah.
Here at Thai Fight Karat.
And a second round coming. There's a nice high kick from CHANAJON. You can see Engerov searching with that right hand.
That's pretty cleanly as well with that right high kick. Shows that Engerov's got a nice chin on him.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious just to see the output, the cardio of Engerov. He's got that sort of physique that you so often associate with fighters that gas out.
Yeah, it's 3 rounds though, you know. Doesn't really. Good right kick to the body from Engerov. Starting the round strong as he ended the first round.
But I mean, all his strikes he's throwing with 100% power, so we'll see.
Beautiful right kick to the body from CHANAJON that time. Just deflects off that monstrous body that Engerov possesses, and he moves in with a nice right hand. I tell you, in between rounds, the screaming and stretches of CHANAJON, you don't usually see that often. The trainers are really trying to get him motivated.
Might be perspective as well. Our first 2 Thai fighters finished their fight in the first round. Here CHANAJON is after a pretty even first round going into the second.
Oh,
and another right hand. That straight right has caused problems for CHANAJON.
Walks into an elbow, good right hand there. Low kick from CHANAJON.
CHANAJON's in a real fight here.
Oh! Left hook there at him. Knocks Engerov down, but he's straight back up to be fair. Eyes look fine. CHANAJON moves in.
Tough.
It's a beautiful left hook there from CHANAJON.
Engerov's got to be.
Oh, another right. Oh! I was about to say, it looked like he was on wobbly legs for a second.
He is a little bit. He's got to be careful.
CHANAJON just whips that right high kick.
I was going to say, CHANAJON looks like he's figured out the range, and that's going to be trouble for Engerov.
Engerov just telegraphed that right hand.
Well, smart of him to get in the clinch as well. Right now, CHANAJON's got that range figured out. Everything he's throwing is landing clean. So Engerov's got to do something a little bit different. He's got to mix it up here.
As well with those kicks.
That just goes to show you how tough he is. He's been clocked, and yet he's still making tactical adjustments in there on the fly. Slightly.
So every time he moves in with that right hand, Adam, watch CHANAJON. Throws a left body kick, sometimes going up high, and that's where he caught him with the left hook also.
Well, he got caught enough with that right hand. You knew he was going to do something to remedy that situation.
There's that left hook again, you see?
Counter left.
You can see the left foot moving forward. As soon as he does, he moves in. Counters whatever Engerov is throwing at him.
Very Dan Hardy-esque breakdown there, Aaron.
He's almost throwing Mayweather in it right now. Countering him.
Actually, this feels like a bit too exciting to bring Mayweather into it. sell CHANAJON short.
You don't usually see Thai fighters, off the back foot. I'm experienced. I think that's props to Engerov. And also credit to CHANAJON for
adjustment.
sure.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, I think you're right. Engerov really got the attention of CHANAJON, made him do some things differently. That's got to be the third time or so that Engerov landed on his back in that second. Much better round. Here you go, some of the work from CHANAJON in the second round. Much better round from him, and you can see that strike that Aaron was alluding to earlier, that counter left, sort of used to disrupt that straight right hand from Engerov that was causing trouble. And there's another look at it right there, beautifully done from CHANAJON.
Third and final round.
We'll see if Engerov has made some adjustments as well. Nice little blitz there.
He's going for it. Trying to get to the German fire.
He knows he's got to have a strong third round after that second.
CHANAJON trying to keep him away. Goes, kicks it again. Catches it with that left hook, but Engerov just takes it. Oh, the right kick, and again Engerov takes it. He's one tough German. He's chasing CHANAJON, looking to take him out. An easy night and all here for CHANAJON. Again, 1-2 combination coming in from Engerov. CHANAJON ducks under.
This is the toughest fight we've seen CHANAJON have since SIT-NAYOK, really. Big credit to Engerov.
Huge credit out of him, for sure. CHANAJON takes it. Looking for the swings. Again, Engerov moves forward. CHANAJON cuts with the right elbow.
Much better stuff for Engerov here in the third.
Oh, right! Beautiful right hand. Just above the ear, I believe. We'll have to see a replay of that, but a second knockdown in the fight here. But again, Engerov up.
Yeah, I think he had his head custom made in Cambodia. He's tough as nails.
Let's say after that second knockdown, Adam, he has slowed down for sure. Oh, that was very slow. Well, connected. The right smile there from CHANAJON, and then it lacked the power we've seen from Engerov in the first and second rounds. Again, CHANAJON just waiting, biding his time for him to step in and try to connect again. He'll let the right hand hit for sure. He knows he sealed the fight already on the scorecard with that second knockdown. Engerov doesn't look like they're tight to win. Look, again connecting with that right kick. This time to the body.
I don't know what neck exercises Engerov does in his free time.
He is strong. Yeah, for sure, his core must be ridiculous. Oh! That reverberating around Korat.
You can hear that from the Yamo statue.
Wow, end of the third and final round. Terrific fight here. Great battle between two young warriors. Credit to CHANAJON, who's probably going to get the nod, but big credit as well to Engerov, who made it the fight that it was.
เราต้องมาลุ้นคะแนนกันแล้วนะครับว่าฝ่ายไหนจะเป็นฝ่ายชนะนะครับสมนั้นทั้งเป็นใครครับคนหรือก้อนหินกันเนี่ย เอาละครับผลอยู่ในมือผมนะฮะ
และผู้ชนะได้แก่
ได้แก่
The winner is แชมป์อีซูซูครับชนะจนรอบไทยแลนด์ จอมโหดนรกเดือดฟาฮัดมานโดเม อัดชึกด้วยคราวนี้อัดฉีดด้วยมาดูว่าคู่นี้จะมันยังไงครับ
ดูเดือนแน่นอนครับ ขอบพระคุณมากๆนะฮะ เห็นหน่วยก้านแบบนี้ นักชกท่านนี้เป็นคนรีเควสต์
เฮ้ย สุดยอดเลยคน
ยัง
นี้
ยังนะบอกดีกรีเขาก่อน ท่านนี้นะครับเป็นแชมป์มวยรอบอีซูซุไม่เพียงเท่านั้น ยังเป็นแชมป์อีซูซุครับซุปเปอร์ไฟท์ครับ การกลับมาครั้งนี้ของเขาเนี่ยครับเขาบอกเลยว่าจะมาขย่ำคู่ชก
โอ้โหเขาบอกน็อกยกหนึ่งแน่นอนอย่างเงี้ยเหรอ
เขาจะทำให้ได้ มาลุ้นและเป็นกำลังใจให้กับเขาด้วยนะครับ คนนี้คือ ฉลามร้ายแห่งเมืองชนปตท.ส.พัฒนาแก๊ส
If you're ever visiting Korat, Adam, remember to come and pay homage to the Luang Por Kun statue at Ban Rai Temple, also known as Luang Por Kun Temple.
Yeah, I mean,
And don't forget,
of course.
P.T.T lost the last time he was at Thai Fight.
Well, this boy does everything in spectacular fashion, and he lost spectacularly
That's
last
true.
time he was out. Knocked out cold. And that was his first fight at 70 kilograms, and here he is again fighting at 70 kilograms. So something to keep your eyes upon as we move into our fourth fight of the evening, and our last fight that's not a championship bout. And there you can see the fighter in the white corner, Farhad Mandomi, fighting from Iran, 180 centimeters tall, 70 kilograms is the weight. 36 fights, 27 wins, 9 losses. And also notice the roped hands. This is a card check fight. The majority of our fights this evening are scheduled to be card check fights. 4 card check fights, 3 gloves.
Yes, and he'll be facing P.T.T. SOR Pattanagas, 21 years old from Chonburi, Thailand, 178 centimeters tall. Like Adam was saying, this fight at 70 kilograms, the professional record of 140 fights, 110 victories, 29 losses, and 1 draw. He was a former Zuzu Cup Super Fight champion 2016 at 67 kilograms, Thai Fight champion at 2016, also at 67 kilograms, and last year's Thai Fight card check champion at 70 kilograms.
Well, not much to mention for the former prestige of Mandomi, but maybe all of his incredible deeds are in the future.
Oh, maybe now.
Maybe now. I'm sure P.T.T. is jonesing to get back to his regular ways after that stunning knockout defeat he faced the last time he was here.
P.T.T. SOR Pattanagas in the black corner.
And Farhad Mandomi in the white.
Adam was saying the last fight, or the last super fight here in Thai Fight Karat before we move on to the finals of the Royal Trophies. Again, if you're just joining us, the Sensatan versus Alexandra Moisa fight was cancelled due to a staph infection that Sensatan had picked up. Right, oh! Well,
explosive start from Mandomi.
Right hand there from Mandomi. Maybe he watched the last fight of P.T.T. was involved with, because it was a right hand that knocked him out.
Well, I feel like the second round's not going to get a lot of love in this fight again. Feels like somebody's going to sleep.
Despite like he does against the smaller fighters,
He's going to get clipped.
also the fighters can take more punishment than the lower weight fighters as well.
He's already hit.
On social media, P.T.T. comeback.
His left eye is already sealed up.
Oh, punching with the right elbow. That was sneaky out for P.T.T. Good technique there. Mandomi, right hand and moves away. Looking for a left jab. Oh, he flips him with that left hand. Doubling up. P.T.T. looking for an uppercut. Finds him with an overhand left. And
Blood
another one.
coming out of the mouth of Mandomi as well. So both fighters. Whoa!
Illegal uppercut there.
Not sure where he was fighting or if the headbutts are okay.
Left way, I guess. Looks like he's...
Looks like a left way fighter.
Looks like he's got an injury to his right arm. So yeah, we used to call P.T.T. the knockout champion with that 50,000 baht. Not so much in his last 2 fights.
Well, like you said, now that he's moving on to fight the 70 kg fighter, it's going to be hard for him to finish guys that quickly. It's just not big for this weight. Just put his head down and then he slipped on it moments later. Oh, he got blocked by both of those strikes, left, right, quick succession. P.T.T.
This is where a 68 or 67 kg fighter would be down for a count right now.
Oh, but he cracked P.T.T. right back. Both fighters taking a lot of punishment here early in the first round.
Another overhand right from P.T.T. Oh, he gets clipped to the left. One kick.
Knocks him down again. Blood coming from the face. P.T.T.'s eyes sealing up. You can just tell from the body language of P.T.T. that he's feeling these strikes.
For sure.
It's not rare in that sequence. and stoppage for P.T.T.
อ้าวกำลังใจอยู่แล้วเสียงปรบมือมา
If P.T.T proved anything tonight, it's that he doesn't have a glass chin because he did get knocked out very quickly in his last fight. He took some real shots tonight.
Well, let me re-edit
Stayed on
that.
his feet.
He has a chin against 70 kg fighters, against fighters who are actually bigger than him. Because you've seen him get clipped before against the lower weight fighters, but
Never seemed to faze him.
right, exactly. Congratulations to him. I also saw Teng Leng in the corner there of P.T.T, who will be making his return, ladies and gentlemen, in 2019. Congratulations once again to P.T.T, SOR Pattanagas.
And more consolations for those poor second rounds.
คู่นะครับมีรอยปริออกมานะฮะที่เปลือกตาด้วยนะครับ
ว่าได้รับเงินรางวัลอัดฉีดนะฮะเพราะว่าชนะน็อกด้วยนะครับเดี๋ยวไปรับกันช่วงหน้านะครับตอนนี้ประกาศผลกันเป็นทางการกันก่อนดีกว่านะครับเอาละครับและผู้ชนะของเรานะครับ
The winner is ปตท.ส.พัฒนาเกษ from Thailand
ขอแสดงความยินดีกับผู้ชนะนะครับแล้วก็ไปเป็นกำลังใจให้ผู้ที่พลาดไปด้วยนะครับไม่เป็นไร
ใช่ครับแน่นอนว่านักชกชาวต่างชาติเนี่ยเราก็คัดมาแล้วนะว่าเขาเป็นตระเวนแข่งทั่วประเทศไทยแล้วนะครับแล้วก็ทั่วโลกด้วยนะครับ
อันนี้เนี่ยนะความนั่นคือเป็นผู้
ขอเสียงต้อนรับ The Hammer หมีขาวเพชรฆาตยูริกดาวเทียน
ผมบอกเลยว่าคู่นี้ไม่ธรรมดานะทั้งสองคนเลยครับ
แน่นอนครับเป็นการชิงชนะเลิศแล้วนะครับในเวทีอันทรงเกียรตินะฮะนี่คือคู่แรกครับคุณเดียวครับ
ขอบพระคุณมากๆครับลำดับต่อไปนะครับ คู่ที่จะมาปะทะด้วยนะครับท่านนี้ดุเดือดมากในการต่อสู้ไม่เคยถอยต้องใช้คำแบบนี้นะฮะเขามาตามหาความฝัน และวันนี้เขาจะทำให้ถึงฝันสูงสุดของเขานั่นก็คือการครองถ้วยพระราชทาน สู้เพื่อแฟนมวยไทยไฟท์ทุกๆคนปรบมือเป็นกำลังใจต้อนรับด้วยนะครับนี่คือจอมบูทะเลเดือดพยัคฆ์สมุยลูกเจ้าพ่อโรงต้ม
ไม่สนว่าหน้าไหนไม่สนว่าชาติใดพยัคฆ์สมุยลูกเจ้าพ่อโรงต้มจอมบูทะเลเดือดประเทศไทย
มารวมพลคนสมุยเอาหุยเล่หุยร่วมแรงร่วมใจสมุยบ้านเราดินแดนยิ่งใหญ่พี่เองน้องเองไม่ใช่คนไกลรวมแรงร่วมใจสมุยบ้านเราพี่เอ๋ยน้องเอ๋ยสมุยบ้านเรา
เอาพี่น้องเราเอ้ยมาช่วยกันบ้านเกิดบ้านนี้เมืองที่ข้าโตโรงเรียนที่คุณครูสอนข้ายังอยู่วัฒนธรรมท้องถิ่นช่างโกลูกหลานชาวเลไม่ลืมน้ำหมู่หลวงพ่อบุญโท
มุยบ้านเราดินแดนยิ่งใหญ่พี่เองน้องเองไม่ใช่คนไกลรวมแรงร่วมใจสมุยบ้านเรา
Well, if you didn't know, now you know. It is the start of the Royal Trophy tournament.
What gave it away? Was it the 88 minutes of fireworks?
Oh, amazing. What a way to kick it off. Love it.
It's the closest I'm ever going to come to going to Disney World. Well, you mentioned it, Aaron. This is the start, the beginning, the kickoff, the first of 3 fights that we have for championship trophies here at the King's Cup tournament. And there's the first man, YURIK, DAVTYAN, the Hammer. If he ever transitions into broadcast, he could be MC Hammer. Been working on that for a while. 25 years old, 178 centimeters tall, 69 kgs is the weight. 50 fights, 35 wins, 14 losses, and 1 draw. Also has an amateur record of over 80 fights.
And they'll be taking on Payak-Samui, LUKJAOPORONGTOM. 25 years old from Krabi in Thailand, 174 centimeters tall. This fight is actually scheduled at 72.5 kgs, however, both fighters came well under that weight. I think YURIK was, 68, Payak-Samui at 69. Payak-Samui has a professional record of 98 fights. This will be his 99th for the trophy. 75 victories with 19 losses and 4 draws. In the semi-final, Payak-Samui knocked out Norwegian fighter Mohammed Khalil in a Thai fight Saraburi.
Yep, and in that same semi-final, YURIK DAVTYAN had a second-round TKO victory as well over Mustafa Delakun from Iran. So both fighters getting stops in their previous fights.
So we're going to predict a second-round knockout for somebody in this fight.
I predicted a second-round knockout. I'm not playing the Facebook game, although I should be. You should get on Facebook and get those votes in. If you can guess right, the winner of these 3 next fights, then you will win 2 tickets. I'm playing the game the wrong way. I'm not getting on there. I'm just writing it down here. I'm predicting a second-round KO victory for Payak-Samui. It's been on an absolute tear lately. I don't know if you started watching Tony Robbins motivational videos or what, but there's a nice kick to the body from Payak. You say people are concerned with the knockout potential because they are wearing gloves. Usually for Payak-Samui.
Like you're talking about, very hit and miss sometimes. You see him get knocked out. But the last, 4 or 5 fights before that knockout, he's won every fight by knockout. Davtyan here at Thai Fight Korat.
Died of those right kicks to the body. Payak-Samui's strike of choice in that first round. He was landing it really successfully. So, good round for Payak-Samui. Nothing too exciting, considering the kind of tear he's been on lately. But a solid. That's true. He exploded in the second. So let's see if he follows the same sort of script here, or if Davtyan can make a spoiler.
Say for Davtyan. Essentially a 1-1 situation right now, moving into the first round. Decide who.
I still think that Payak-Samui.
You think so?
Yeah, I just don't think that you can trade punches for kicks and have it come out right unless you're not getting either punch finish. I wouldn't be surprised to see Payak actually be a little conservative in this round.
Well, if you believe that, so the
worry about the judges. Not even going to imaginarily win something.
Shake of the head from DAVTYAN.
He gave it his all, but Payak-Samui was just too surgical, too methodical with that kick to the body. It was almost like a throwback Payak-Samui in a lot of ways, because that's the way he really used to fight. He was leading that right kick.
มาลุ้นผลกันว่าใครนะครับไปผู้ชนะแล้วก็ได้ด้วยวัฒนธรรมครับใช่ครับถือบอกแล้วว่าผลรวมนะเราก็เลยมาได้ลุ้นกันมาถึงยกที่3นะครับนี่คือไฟที่สำคัญเพราะนี่คือรอบชิงชนะเลิศนะครับเพื่อชิงถ้วยพระราชทานในสมเด็จพระเจ้าอยู่หัวมากๆครับ
ตอนนี้ผมจะประกาศผลนะฮะสำหรับผู้ชนะของเรานะครับที่ได้ถ้วยพระราชทานนะครับ The winner is
ผู้ชนะได้แก่
ดูให้แน่ใจทีพยัคฆ์สมุยลูกจะบอลเราต้องปลอดภัยเลย
ยินดีด้วยครับผมขอแสดงความเป็นผู้ชนะนะครับขอแสดงให้กับผู้ชนะในเวลาเอาเลยครับ
BOBUR TAGAEV
เข้าสู่สังเวียนแล้วนะครับนักชกท่านแรกหน่วยก้านดีทีเดียวนะฮะแขนยาวขายาวแบบนี้อันตรายแน่ๆฮะ
แน่นอนครับ BOBUR TAGAEV นะครับครับเชิญครับคุณเดี่ยวครับ
นี่คือไฟท์ที่สำคัญเพราะนี่คือชิงชนะเลิศนะฮะในรุ่นนี้เพื่อชิงถ้วยพระราชทานด้วย บุคคลท่านนี้เนี่ยนะครับเป็นแชมป์มวยรอบอีซูซูครับครั้งที่ 28 บวกกับเป็นแชมป์อีซูซูครับซุปเปอร์ไฟท์ 2018 ด้วยในปีนี้เลยนะฮะได้มีการพูดคุยกันแล้วบอกว่าการชกในครั้งนี้ถ้วยพระราชทานเป็นสิ่งที่สำคัญและสูงสุดในชีวิตเขาจะคว้ามาและนำกลับไปให้คุณพ่อคุณแม่ของเขาในค่ำคืนนี้ให้ได้กำลังใจเป็นสิ่งสำคัญนะครับปรบมือต้อนรับจอมเตะสถานเวหาสถานฟ้าสิทธิ์นายกชายสงขลา
ไม่สนว่าหน้าไหนไม่สนว่าชาติใดสถานฟ้า
สิทธิ์นายกชายสงขลาแชมป์อีซูซูคัพซุปเปอร์ไฟท์ 2018 ประเทศไทย
คนไทยมวยไทยเราเกิดเป็นคนไทยรักชาติรักมวยไทยเรารักมวยไทยคนไทยมวยไทยมวยไทยเราเกิดเป็นคนไทยเกิดเป็นคนไทยรักมวยไทยเรารักมวยไทยคนไทยรักมวยไทยคนไทยรักมวยไทยศิลปะมวยไทยคือเอกลักษณ์ของไทยประวัติศาสตร์ให้ไว้สืบสานมาส่งต่อไปสู่ลูกหลานอนุรักษ์มวยไทยให้สมกับความยิ่งใหญ่ยั่งยืนภูมิใจรักมวยไทยไม่อายใครทุกทิศแดนดินถิ่นใดเพราะคนไทย
Next time you visit Korat, make sure you go and see the famous 1,000-year-old stone sanctuary and shrine in the historical P.T.T. Park.
Yeah, by the time you get there, it'll probably be even older than 1,000 years, which makes it even more amazing. Well, moving on to our second of 3 scheduled championship fights here at Thai Fight Korat Kings Cup. This one taking place with boxing gloves at 70 kgs. Introducing first in the white corner, BOBUR TAGAEV, 25-year-old fighter from Uzbekistan, 179 centimeters tall, 67 kgs is what he weighed in at. So under the weight, 41 fights, 30 wins, 10 losses and 1 draw, but well over 100 amateur fights on his record as well. He is a Muay Thai champion in Uzbekistan. He's also a 2014 Asian Beach Games Muay Thai champion. And he actually didn't even have to fight to get here because his opponent couldn't make weight. So I guess he's saving all of his energy for tonight's performance.
And he'll be taking on SATHARNFAH, SIT-NAYOK-CHAI Songkla, 22 years old from Songkla province, 178 centimeters tall. And just like his opponent, he weighed in at 67 kgs. 82 fights, 65 victories, 15 losses with 2 draws. He is the 28th Isuzu Cup champion and the Isuzu Cup Super Fight 2018 champion, where he defeated Payak-Samui in Samui Thai fight.
And the Mr. Decision Thai Fight champion, which I've just coined
well, he got to
as him.
And he got to this final by defeating Wang Pengyu in a Thai Fight Saraburi. Like Adam said, by decision.
Oh, it's like I'm reading his mind.
SATHARNFAH, SIT-NAYOK-CHAI Songkla in the black corner.
He's an incredibly prodigious, well-respected fighter outside of Thai fight with loads of achievements to his name. Just hasn't really quite translated to excitement here in the Thai fight ring. He's going to be going up against some really tough fighters tonight as well. BOBUR TAGAEV.
We've seen TAGAEV in Thai fight before. He was so slow. Has some great hands on him. Showcasing that right hand. Trying to get through. Good left from SATHARNFAH. BOBUR starting in the southpaw position. Caught. morale booster after that frustrating opening round, I feel. More tag here.
I don't think it was really that great for Ratchasima SATHARNFAH.
We can see the elbow strikes. The connected from DAVTYAN. It's the story about second round, in my opinion. SATHARNFAH threw a few body kicks with aggression. Goes to Payak, and I think he's evened it up. I think that's one.
I think it's 1-1 as well. I mean, and that's even giving the benefit of the doubt to SATHARNFAH in the first round.
Big takedown there. Low kick.
Again, just a strange tactical Really talking at each other right now as well. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. I mean, I still think Payak wins that fight, but I've been wrong before.
ปรบมือให้กับนักมวยทั้งสองด้วยครับดูเดือดแบบนี้รางวัลนะครับรอการรวมคะแนนจากคณะกรรมการ
คู่นี้เนี่ยนะโอ้โหยกต้นเนี่ยนะครับทางคนทำฟ้านี่ทำไปปลายเนี่ยนะทางการเทปนี่ยิงคะแนนขึ้นมา
มาเหมือนกันนะฮะและมองไม่เห็นแล้วนะครับแต่ต่อยด้วยจิตวิญญาณนะฮะ
ลุ้นกันนะครับจะชนะไปได้ไปหนึ่งจะชนะขาดไปเลยหรือ
อุ้ยทำไมจะเปิดพอดีจะมีบรรยากาศแง้มดูว่าใครชนะตกใจหรือจะมี
สนุกหรือไม่ตัดสินต่อยก4แล้วลุ้นกันนะครับ
รอลุ้นกันครับรอลุ้นกันนะครับดูให้แน่ใจนะ
มาครับ และผู้ชนะในไฟล์นี้ ได้แก่
ได้แก่ส่งเสียงเชียร์กันได้ครับพี่น้อง
The winner is สถานฟ้าสิทธิ์นายกชัยสงขลาครับ
ผู้ชนะนะครับขวาด้วยพระราชทานปีนี้ไปขอแสดงความยินดีกับผู้ชนะนะครับและเป็นกำลังใจกับผู้ที่พลาดด้วยนะครับครับนะฮะตอนนี้เขาทำให้ดูอยากได้อย่างมั่นคงและแน่นอนเอาละครับเดี๋ยวทางนั้นป้าไม่ต้องงงไปเลยนะครับไปที่ไหนจะเนี่ยมารอรับมอบได้เลยนะสำหรับถ้วยพระราชทานครับ
ขอเสียงต้อนรับเลยฮะ The Hero JAMAL MADANI าวเข้ามาแล้วนะฮะจามาล มาดานีครับ
ดูจากสีหน้าแมวตามีความมั่นใจนะฮะและนิ่งมากๆเพราะว่าการต่อกรกับผู้ชายที่จะออกมาต่อไปนี้นี่ไม่ธรรมดาเลยดีกรีของเขาครับเป็นตัวแทนจากช้างซุปเปอร์ไฟท์เขาได้สร้างตำนานเอาไว้แล้วนะครับในการเป็นแชมป์ที่เวทีอย่างนี้ไทยไฟท์2 สมัยซ้อนในปี 2016 และปี 2017 ได้รับ2 ถ้วยพระราชทานและในปีนี้นะครับเขาประกาศไว้แล้วว่าถ้วยพระราชทานนี้ให้ใครไม่ได้จะขอเก็บไว้เองอีก1 สมัยนะครับจะทำ3 ปีซ้อนได้หรือไม่ขอเสียงประมือดังๆต้อนรับโคตรมวยแห่งสยามแสนชัยพีเคแสนชัยมวยไทยเยิม
ไม่สนว่าหน้าไหนไม่สนว่าชาติใด
เสียงพินแค้นดังแววแสนชัยมาแล้วละนาย
แสนชัยพีเคแสนชัยมวยไทยยิมโคตรมวยแห่งสยามประเทศไทย
PK แสนชัยมวยไทยยิม PK แสนชัยมวยไทยยิม PK แสนชัยมวยไทยยิมฟังเสียงพินแคนจากดินแดนท้องถิ่นอีสานฝากไว้เป็นตำนานขอฝากไว้เป็นตำนานให้เขารู้กันนี่คือมวยไทยดังก้องไปแดนไกลไม่สิ้นใครได้ยินเขาต้องสยบเมื่อได้พบกับมวยไทยโอ้ยละว่าคนงามจังว่าละโอ้ยคนงามอายสิตามใจเจ้าไปน้ำสิได้บ่สิได้บ่สิไปถามจอคือบอละสิว่าจังใดอายมีใจหักมันความฝันอายซ้ำนี้แสนชัยนี้แต่ใจโปรดรับไว้แน่เด้อนางเด้อเด้อเด้อแน่เด้อนางเด้อละว่าคนงามจังว่าละโอ้ยคนงามอายสิตามใจเจ้าไปน้ำสิได้บ่สิได้บ่สิไปถามจอคือบอละสิว่าจังใดอายมีใจหักมันความฝันอายซ้ำนี้แสนชัยนี้แต่ใจโปรดรับไว้แน่เด้อนางเด้อเด้อเด้อแน่เด้อนางเด้อดินแดนท้องถิ่นอีสานฝากไว้เป็นตำนานขอฝากไว้เป็นตำนานให้เขารู้กันนี่คือมวยไทยดังก้องไปแดนไกลไม่สิ้นใครได้ยินเขาต้องสยบเมื่อได้พบกับมวยไทยโอ้ยละว่าคนงามจังว่าละโอ้ยคนงาม
Fitting cap off this wonderful night, this tribute with arguably the greatest Muay Thai fighter that's ever lived. I guess I should talk about Jamal Madani.
I thought you were talking about Jamal Madani.
Well, there's the man that's up against the ropes tonight, Jamal Madani, the horror 25-year-old fighter from Iran. It's been a tough night for Iran. 169 centimeters tall, 66 kgs he weighed in at with a fighting record of 46 fights, 33 wins, 10 losses, and 3 draws. Of course, in the semifinal round, Jamal Madani defeated the Mongolian fighter Bat Jargal Sundui, the MBK champion.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to make it through.
And there you are looking at one of the greatest of all time, SAENCHAI, PK SAENCHAI Muay Thai Jin. 38 years old now, from Mahasarakam province, 163 centimeters tall, weighed in at 66 kilograms, with a professional record of 356 fights, 305 victories, 49 losses with 2 draws, a former 4-time stadium champion, Thai Fight Card Check champion of 2016, Thai Fight champion of 2017 at 67 kilograms. In the semi-final, he defeated Algerian fighter Sif El Islam Jabali by a knockout in the very first round.
First knockout he'd had in a while.
Yeah, going for the hat-trick, SAENCHAI. 2016 champion, 17 champion, now looking to make it 2018 champion.
Well, time goes on, and 2018 is coming to an end, and yet SAENCHAI seems to remain.
I think he's beaten in 41 or 42 fights.
And he's never lost here at Thai Fight,
Nope.
so I'm not sure if anyone in Dani's corner will let him know what kind of odds he's up
Not
against.
saying the right things right now.
Well, I mean, it's just a fact, you know. Thai Fight, his tenure at Thai Fight, he's unbeaten. He's never lost. That doesn't mean that he can't lose. It certainly feels like that sometimes, but you know, he's 38 years old. He's got it.
Extra pressure for SAENCHAI to perform in front of the family as well. As the viewing public of Thailand who adore SAENCHAI, of course.
Last year.
That's one of the best knockouts I've ever seen. Henrik Muller went on to knockouts, so this is no slouch.
We don't want to give Kitti.
Both fighters looking in a very serious mood right now. Takes him down, almost knocking out the referee in the process.
were a lot of smiles in the corner of Madani, and I can understand why. From Madani again. That's all we're gonna see. I guess he push kicked those highlights right out of the way as well. Well, for those of you that missed it, SAENCHAI looked good. Madani looked all right.
He did, yeah. Putting the pressure on.
He's been quite resilient. Thrown at him and keeps pushing forward.
He's very aggressive off the bat. He's just been unable to connect with most of the shots that he's thrown just because of the elusiveness. The brilliance of
And he's been
SAENCHAI.
pushed around a little bit. He's been thrown around a little bit, but he hasn't really been hurt. That's saying something. Really, you got to give a lot of respect there to Madani for
He made a great fight.
courageous performance. Saenchai's going to remain.
This is Julius.
เอาละครับปรบมือนะฮะกับนักมวยทั้งสองเลยนะครับ
Perfect way to end the evening.
เราจะมาลุ้นกันนะครับอย่าเพิ่งไปไหนนะครับเดี๋ยวเราจะมีการมอบรางวัลกันด้วยนะครับผลอยู่ในมือผมแล้วเดี๋ยวเรามาลุ้นพร้อมกันนะครับแล้วก็มาดูด้วยว่าวันนี้คู่ดูเดือดที่สุดนะครับจะเป็นคู่ไหนนะครับเอาละครับลุ้นกันครับ ดูทำอะไรชนะนี่คือแชมป์ไทยไฟท์นะครับ2018นะฮะในรุ่น61กิโลกรัมดูสิว่าวันนี้แสนไทยข้อมวยของเราจะคว้า3แชมป์3สมัยซ้อน3ปีได้หรือเปล่านะครับเอาละครับตอนนี้มาครับผมจะประกาศผลนะฮะ
แชมป์ไทยไฟท์ 2018 รุ่น 67 กิโลกรัมนะครับ และ The winner is SAENCHAI PK SAENCHAI MUAYTHAI